Welcome back to another episode of Pulpit to the Pew. I am your host, Brother Sean Brumfield. And as you can already hear, we're already messing things up today. It's probably going to be another wild episode. Brother Jared just putting pillows over his eyes.
That wasn't a VR headset, man.
Oh, man.
It don't work that way.
We were just talking about getting out of reality, my friend.
Listen, man, I was just thinking back all those hours ago or days ago to that other episode, and
Hey, everybody.
Obviously, Brother Ryan and Brother Jared are back with us again this week.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be here, yeah.
Oh,
You want to hear something? So this is the week of September 8th.
yes.
Okay. This week is National Waffle Week.
The waffle. Ah!
More like National Awful Week.
No.
Pancake guy right here. Woo.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we have discussed that.
We have discussed this.
I don't
yes.
remember.
It was a while ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm lucky to remember what we talked about just last week.
All I've got to say to our viewers, if you are watching, we need a Waffle House flag right here if anybody
Yes.
wants to help out with that. I've been trying to find one and I can't find one.
Yeah.
And then right below it, a Waffle House one.
A Waffle House.
Waffle House. Yeah. We got just a couple weeks and it's fall, guys. September 22nd, I think, is the first day of fall.
I felt we've already had some fall weather, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
it's been nice.
So nice.
It's been very nice.
I'm going to lie. A couple days ago.
Well, I hope
no,
you
I
wouldn't
hope
lie.
you did.
Hold on. Let me rephrase this.
Can I be honest?
Yeah, can I be honest? I went to work the other day and I put my heat on. I was freezing.
Really?
I was freezing.
Hey, I went to work the other morning at I got at the car about 4:10 in the morning, and it was like 58 degrees or 56 degrees outside. Yeah. I put a long sleeve shirt on. Like I didn't button it up or anything. I just that little extra layer because like I didn't turn the heat on in the car, but I like being cold. I don't like being frozen.
My kids came down to the area where we keep our sweaters and stuff because we put the fall and winter stuff away, and they were like, I was like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "We're trying to find our sweaters." I said, "No." I said, "We're not getting that out yet." And they were like, "It's cold." And I said, "I don't care. It's not fall yet. I refuse."
No. It's not hoodie weather yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for hoodie weather.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
some
I
of
love
my
hoodie
favorite
weather.
seasons.
Yes.
Is when you can pull out the hoodie and just be comfortable.
So, do you guys get on the pumpkin spice fads?
No,
No, not
nothing at all.
nothing at all.
My man, my man.
the only thing I like. It's not really pumpkin spice. I like pumpkin donuts. Those are pretty good.
Pumpkin donuts are good,
Yeah, it's not really pumpkin spice. So I guess
but
technically
that's something that I could eat
Yes.
all through the year.
Yeah, totally. I love pumpkin donuts, pumpkin pie, but as far as like you're talking like creamers and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I'm talking about coffees and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
not talking
no.
about like the pumpkin pie and stuff to that nature because
What about like the candles and
I
stuff?
love pumpkin pie. Again, pumpkin pie is one of those things that I can eat year long.
I'm not
a pumpkin pie candle or like a pumpkin spice candle. Like smells really good. It is very fall-ish.
Yeah.
But I could totally like smell one of those all year round and be fine.
We skipped that, and I think Melissa has apple cinnamon upstairs, so it smells like Christmas.
I love apple cinnamon.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like with the pumpkin spice lattes and coffees and all that stuff. Like I don't get it. I don't understand the fad because
We feed our baby pumpkin spice baby food. No, I was kidding.
Yeah. Our baby loves Starbucks.
The baby formula is pumpkin spice.
I think it's nasty.
But
Yes,
I drink
yes.
unadulterated coffee anyway. I'm a black coffee year long all the time. Very, very seldom will you see me if I want something sweet. I might put like the obviously non-alcoholic Irish cream creamer. It's not Bailey's.
I put Kahlua in it.
but the Irish cream, that'll be the only thing. And even then, I'll take a couple sips of it and I'm like, I wish I hadn't have messed my coffee up.
I during the summer going to work or something, or like eating breakfast, like I don't necessarily want to have hot. So I will get a nice coffee of some sort. Normally it's like a caramel vanilla or something like that.
You drink it with your pinky up?
Yeah. For sure.
So I
In a
don't drink,
teacup.
I don't drink coffee, but like during like the deep winter months, I like a cappuccino, like
Oh,
from a
yeah.
gas station with like the French vanilla.
Yeah, the powdered cappuccino.
Yeah,
It's not even
not even
coffee.
like a real cappuccino, right? But I can only do it with my UGG boots on. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
He's got a.
but no, I really do love
He's got a
cappuccino in like
tan-
deep winter.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
Okay,
French
so-
vanilla. 'Cause I always put like a little bit of hot chocolate in
He
it.
get,
just, like,
look,
a little
he
bit.
goes in. He's got his UGG boots on. He's got his
my
like,
little like
ripped
half sweater,
jeans.
half
No,
fur
no.
sweater thing.
You've got a full like tan suede with like white fox fur all the way around
yeah.
it.
Now, I will tell
Big
you what.
pink and purple
Pulling-
gemstone rhinestone glasses on.
Pulling in out of your Mini Cooper.
Yeah, we're just gonna bypass all of that right now. I will tell
I know
you.
I know what's getting preached on Sunday morning.
I will tell you what I do look forward to is the hot apple ciders.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, best thing ever.
yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I get to where I'm like, I'll buy apple cider all fall
Mhm.
and winter long.
Do you only drink it hot or do you drink it cold too?
Oh, I'll drink it cold.
I
too.
like it
I
both.
love apple cider, but hot apple cider just
hot
hits
apple
different.
cider outside with a campfire.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's great for like
or if you're staying in the Christmas hotel and they serve hot apple cider every single day.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
was like living in heaven, man.
That'll do it too.
I'd go from the ministers' conference and I'd go to the hotel room and I'm like, hot apple cider.
so the best one I've ever had was at Canal Days in Metamora, Indiana. And like dead of winter, snow everywhere. We're walking around the exhibits, whatever. This is like years and years ago. And went to a shop, and it was like an ice cream shop. But they did like winter stuff. So you can get pie, you can get the cider and stuff like that. And like, do you want hot apple cider? I was like, yeah, I'll take a hot apple cider. So I bought one and I took a sip of it and it was so crisp and so sweet. I'm like, man, how do they make it like this? And I popped the cap off. Like it was one of those like coffee cup lids. So I popped it off and they had a thick slice. It won't move, Sean.
Just pull it closer.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, better. All right. So they had a thick slice of apple down in the cup. So when I took a drink, it had to go through the hole in the middle of the slice of apple to get to me. And it like soaked up the tartness and sweetness from the apple slice. Oh my God. It was so good. It was like the best apple cider I've ever had. I've always wanted to recreate it. But I generally just like hot apple cider anyways.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it just
I just
good.
like apples.
Right? Are not apples like one of the best
I
fruit?
love them. Apples, applesauce, fried apples, apple pie.
Oh,
I mean, even like those like those clear American waters from like Walmart, the Walmart brand like seltzered water. That's apple. That's my
Mm.
favorite.
apples are the apple of
I
my
love
eye.
that.
The Circle
Oh,
Honey
yeah.
Crisp apple.
Yes,
That is really good.
dude. That's the only apple to go with is Honey Crisp.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
it's like $3 an apple.
okay, so I know that when you're doing fried apples and stuff like that, a lot of times they use the Granny
The
Smith.
Granny
or the
Smiths,
yellow.
yes,
Yeah.
or the golden
Or Fuji.
Yeah, but
Fuji.
They're cooking apples. Fuji are specifically cooking apples.
yeah, Fuji
Yeah.
apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really good for making baked apples.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
But I'm not a green apple fan.
No. Mm-mm.
Not to just like take off the tree and eat it. No, it's
I
very
would-
bitter.
If I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to do
Mhm.
fried apples myself, we always buy the Gala apples.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I mean,
do
you buy Gala apples in bags from
Mhm.
Walmart all the time. They're smaller, cheaper than Honeycrisp apples. Now, the best apple out there is Honeycrisp.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down all day long. Best
Why
apple
do you
out
say
there is
no?
Honeycrisp.
I disagree. I disagree.
What's better?
2 apples are better, I think, in my opinion, unless you can get a really, really good one,
Mhm.
right? But 2 apples that I've never been disappointed in so far are Envy apples and Pink Ladies.
I don't know that I've ever had either one.
You need to try them. They're really good. So they're a little bit smaller, but they're so crisp and they're so sweet and tart that it's like the best apples I've
I
ever
like-
eaten in my life.
The Honey Crisp. I like the crunch,
hmm
Mhm.
and I like how juicy they are.
Juicy, and they're always on the sweeter side.
Always.
Envy apples. That every apple. Every apple is crisp, juicy, and sweet.
Really.
Yeah. We buy them
I've
from
just-
Kroger.
So these were made in a lab then.
Aren't they all? No.
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
Anymore,
but,
they could be.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah, you know. Which, speaking of that, I think we're planning on here soon taking the kids up to an apple orchard before the season's over.
That's fun.
And so that we can, pick some. I was thinking about maybe doing it today, possibly, but also the next couple of weeks are going to be the prime time for picking. So
Yeah.
we want to get to it before it's
right
over.
before October
Mhm.
is like the best. And then once you get into October, you get into apple butter. Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
So
I-
close to the hometown that I grew up in, there was a town next to it called Grove. I lived in Obetz, and the town next to it was called Groveport, and they did an apple butter day, and that was their whole festival was
Yeah.
for that. Like that, like every town has their festival.
Yeah, ours
of
is
like,
sauerkraut.
yeah, for like whatever their main harvest is, right? So they would go there, and the whole day they're making apple butter candles, apple butter like kettle corn, like all this kind of crazy stuff.
Apple butter kettle corn.
Yes, dude. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Send me to diabetic heaven.
Yeah. Talking about comatose for real.
I had a sister from the church brought me a jar of pear butter.
That sounds good.
I don't know if
was.
I'm not a big pear fan though.
This okay. So everything that you have in your mind about what a pear tastes like, the butter did not taste like the pear.
Really.
I mean, it had a little bit of the pear essence, obviously, but I thought it was more flavorful than that apple butter. Oh yeah, it was really good. It's a little bit thicker.
That sounds like a heresy to me.
It's-
More flavorful
Yeah, it's a little bit thicker
than apple butter.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
What type of apple butter have you been eating that's not very flavorful? Because every apple butter I've ever had has been.
I'm not saying that it's
bursting
not
with flavor.
flavorful. I never said
yeah.
that apple
Yeah.
butter wasn't flavorful. I like apple butter.
No, that's what you said. And we're calling you out on it right now.
No, I will choose. If I go to a restaurant that offers apple butter, I'll go with apple butter almost every time over
Of
jam.
course.
Over jam. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I do that all the time. I love apple butter. But I'm saying that the pear butter that I had, I think was one notch above.
Okay.
I'm going to say this in light of recent transactions with the Cracker Barrel. But
Oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. They did ask for some hand claps not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The slow clap, too, so they can hear it.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, they've had their falling out, right? I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
whether you're going back or not, I don't know. I'm still in that debate myself.
I mean, they tanked a, what, just say 100 million,
100 million.
in stocks. Yeah.
It's like the top tank in history, like as far
It's
as
bad, man.
like. But anyways, their apple butter was like really good.
Mhm.
I thought. I
So
loved going there and getting apple butter.
so the best apple butter is from the Amish stuff. Waynesville we used to have the Dutchman. Of course, we don't have the Dutchman anymore, but I used to get apple butter because I worked there. That was my first job I ever had. I was a dishwasher, busser, all that stuff. So I would go in and I would like sneak the apple butter. Apple butter and Amish peanut butter.
He stole from the Amish people. You heard it here first.
Yeah, this was pre-save days.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes it absolutely okay.
This is BC before Christ.
I asked for forgiveness for all the wrong that I've done. No, but that I would get my apple butter fix. And so Waynesville now has a Amish store. And so you can get all that stuff. That to me is the best.
Are you guys a preservative or a jam kind of person?
Jam.
I'm probably going to go with jam because I don't know if I've ever really had very many preserves.
I like them both, but I'm definitely either one of those over jelly.
I will eat preserves. I'll eat preserves hands down.
Yeah.
But I'll choose jam.
I think obviously preserves doesn't last as long. I feel like
Yeah.
I will take jelly on peanut butter sandwiches, like peanut butter and
Yeah.
jelly, you know.
I'll still do jam.
I would prefer
See-
jam too.
Every time someone does jam on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's never grape. It's always some heresy like
Like a
strawberry
no,
or
you
can
peach
buy.
or something.
I will buy because my kids will only eat jelly. So I will buy jelly jam,
Mm-hmm.
which sounds really weird to say because I never heard of jelly jam before I started getting in the jam phase. But I'll tell you why I like it. It spreads easier, and I think it tastes better.
Did you say jelly jam?
It sounds like a 90s
Grape
kid
jam
pop music.
is what I meant.
Okay, I was
think
about to say,
did
I was like-
jelly jam.
Wait a minute.
I
There's
probably
a-
did
There's
say
the
jelly jam.
crossover that I don't know about.
Yeah, it's like the grapple, the
Yeah,
grape apple.
yeah.
It's jelly
Well,
jam.
or remember when Welch's that you could get customized like jelly and peanut butter together? Like
yeah, the
mixed?
goobers.
Yeah, goobers. Yeah.
They still have that. That is the lazy
gimmick.
people. That's the lazy people way of making peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
It's like buying Uncrustables. I don't care what anybody says; they don't taste that good.
Have you tried peanut butter and jelly sandwich while we're on topic of that with apricot jam?
No, I've only
It's
ever
not
eat.
bad.
I've only
like-
ever eat peanut
That's
butter and
kinda
jelly
like-
with grape.
That's like a nectarine, like pear flavor kind of thing, right? Apricot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different, but like I've only had it a couple times. And it's not. I would eat it again, like willingly. I would choose it probably, but I'm a traditionalist, so I'm going to go with grape.
So,
Yeah.
if I was
So do
hungry,
you like-
I would
Do
pick
you like
it.
strawberry?
Huh?
Do you like strawberry?
No,
I don't either.
I hate everything strawberry.
Really?
I can't stand. I used to when I was a kid, but as I got older, I'm just like that.
Even like fresh strawberries, you don't like
oh
those
yeah,
either?
no, I don't like
Oh,
strawberries.
okay.
So
Are they bitter to you?
They're too sweet.
Oh,
Really?
I always think
strawberries
they're-
are way too sweet.
I always
don't
feel like
it.
strawberries are more on the bitter side.
I,
But
I
So-
don't. I always thought a little sourish.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't eat donuts with heavy icing on them, and I don't eat cinnamon rolls with heavy icing on them because it's too sweet. It's too much sugar, too much sweetness, and like when I take a bite, I taste nothing but sugar. I taste nothing but the sweetness. Strawberries, I bite into them, and I don't really taste anything but sweetness.
See,
So
when I'm on
I
keto
don't like it
and
at
I
all.
want something sweet, my favorite thing is strawberries with the sugar-free like strawberry glaze mixed in
Ooh, I
with
cannot stand
with
the strawberry glaze.
within like whipped cream. That's like the best
So
snack.
I love strawberries, fresh strawberries,
Mm.
and I like the diabetic strawberry candy because my grandpa. That used to be the only thing my grandpa ever had.
The glucose tablets?
No.
I
Those
was
little
gonna say,
things that's
what?
in the those little things that's in the strawberry wrapper. It's
yeah,
got
with the
little-
green top. Yeah, everybody likes those.
Yeah,
I,
I
think.
love those. You got the little bit of the mushiness inside.
I
but-
was about to say, I was like, my grandpa used to give me glucose tablets when I was a kid.
No, my grandpa used to carry those in his pocket all the time. I don't know how long they were in his suit jacket, but you know as a kid, that's what I was raised
We
on.
had,
Right? Like those were the best.
There
things.
was a man at church. He would carry around these strawberry cream candies. I don't
yeah.
know if you've ever
The
seen
Lifesavers
those.
ones?
No, they're kind of like lifesavers, but they're more.
Like
more
they're like
elegant.
they're like the Werthers. Or
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
It's like a
okay.
Werther strawberry
Yeah,
cream.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
those are the best candies.
I don't
for
like
church.
any strawberry flavored stuff. So the strawberry glaze is too manufactured.
So well, let me just say this: I don't want like copious amounts of it. What I want is just enough to like like a little coating over the strawberry. I was having, dude. I'm like, my brain was not working. I was like,
Well, that's all right. I was saying jam jelly or jelly
Jelly
jam.
jelly jam. Yeah.
I still think Jelly Jam sounds like a late '90s kids pop.
Dude,
song.
it's like-
Jam.
yeah. Look, it's like the Jelly
That's what we
Jam.
used to
It's the-
listen to.
It's the
Kids
tag.
rock.
It's the
Kids
tag.
pop.
Yeah.
It's the tag to peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly.
Brought to you by Jelly Jam.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I will say this, and maybe I shouldn't be this extreme about it, but I have found myself being this extreme about it. If you bring a cheesecake to a dinner and you have piped that strawberry filling stuff all over the top of it, I'm going to find out who did it, and then I'm going to find out what other food they brought, and I'm not going to eat your food.
I don't like that strawberry.
You are
flavored stuff.
dead to me at that. You have ruined an entire cheesecake.
So you're not going to eat the rest of their food either.
No, I will
So
avoid.
you're
I will
like-
avoid their
You
food.
said disgrace.
I have said you are dead to me.
Pathetic.
You are an apostate. Get out of my church. I mean, get out of my
Out of my
dining hall.
church.
Get out
Leave
of
the
Brother Ryan's church.
now.
Yeah, you're
are no longer
excommunicated. You know, but if you bring a cheesecake and you put cherry pie filling on it, I mean, your family now. You're one of my. I will die for you.
So okay, so you don't like you don't like strawberries.
No.
See, I'm the same way with cherries that I am with strawberry.
Yeah.
The fresh strawberries, or fresh cherries, I can pop them. I can eat them.
Oh yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Anything cherry flavored,
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
like it.
stand.
Cherry pie is the worst.
And you know why?
Yeah.
I could tell you why right now. I know exactly why. Because as a child, every time that I was sick, I had cherry flavored medicine jammed down my throat.
Yeah.
And everything cherry flavored now makes me feel like that I'm taking medicine.
When I was a kid, I hated everything cherry because of that.
Yeah.
And then I had fresh cherries. And I was like, you know what? These are pretty good. Maybe I should try other things cherry flavored and see what I think. And cherry pie, I like cherry pie. I do like apple pie better than cherry pie. So
apple pie is the best pie.
Yeah,
out
if
there.
there's two, if they're next to each other, I'm not going to get cherry pie. I'm going to get apple pie every time because I love apple pie. Apples, dude, they're like the best fruit ever.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
so
with
I
you.
like cherries, but I'm going to get apple pie.
Yeah.
And because I'm diabetic, I'm only going to eat one piece. So I'm just going to eat the apple pie, right? So, hands down. If that's the only pie available is cherry pie, yeah, I'm going to eat it. Obviously, I'm not going to choose something else. Like, I'm not going to go for lemon meringue or anything like that. I'm
Really?
I would.
Lemon meringue all day long.
No, I like it. I'm going to go for cherry. 'Cause I like cherry better than lemon meringue.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
I hate cherry pie.
Now, if there
Always
is
have.
a chocolate pie or
Oh,
a
yeah,
peanut
yeah,
butter
yeah,
finger or a
Peanut butter finger. Peanut butter finger.
peanut butter finger, jelly jam,
and peanut butter finger.
brought to you by Jelly Jam and Peanut Butter Finger.
That is great. That is hilarious.
Yeah,
to figure out how to
Butterfinger pie,
incorporate
yeah.
those in a message some
I
way,
like
shape,
pie.
or form.
But I would much rather have a dump cake. Those are like my favorites.
Really?
I'm
a pie
for
person.
one.
all
They
day long.
are well. It's like a pie, but it's more cobblerish because you eat it hot.
See, I don't like. Yeah, I'm a pie person.
What do you think about angel food cake? You guys.
I think
I
it
think
is.
my guitar's about to fall. Is what I think.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to It's like, please don't hate me, Mr.
You're
Guitar.
getting a PRS, and Ryan took out the Telecaster the other week.
Did I take out the Telecaster?
Yeah, you hit it with your head.
Yeah, you
I don't
did.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I got a concussion. How good's your insurance, by the way?
Yeah, right. Do we have dental?
I sell insurance, but we don't have that.
What were we saying? Oh, Angel Food Cake?
We're talking about peanut butter finger.
Yeah, peanut butter finger and jelly jam.
I'm just saying, if you guys haven't tuned in to watch us on YouTube, you have to see when Brother Jerry gets emotional, the back guitar is just like goes like jerking back and forth the whole time.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. I tend to rock back and forth a little bit, and it shakes the guitar.
I don't care for Angel Food Cake.
It's fair.
I mean, it's good. It's not nasty. It's not my favorite thing. I can eat it, but I think it's dry. And
Yeah, I'm not.
And I don't. I just.
I'd rather have devil cake.
I'm not huge on the spongy texture and the dryness and all that stuff. Like, I don't feel like that I should have something that I need to shove down my throat to get it
What
to go all the
about
way down.
To eat it with something, or else it's not worth
What
eating.
about
Yeah.
shortcake?
The shortcake's different.
Shortcake is good.
Yeah,
I will eat shortcake by
Strawberry
itself.
shortcake.
I'll eat
See, you
strawberry
ruined it
shortcake.
already.
I'll eat strawberry shortcake if it don't have any of the strawberry glaze
Let's
on
glaze
it.
on it.
What did that doll ever do to you? Back on dolls again, guys.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
we go. No.
I'll tell you what, it looked at me. That's what that doll did.
See, man, you guys.
So
See, shortcake for me, I think you could put any type of filling type stuff on. You could put apple pie filling on it. You could put cherry pie filling on it. And it's good. Like it goes well with a lot of stuff. And it's not spongy like the angel food cakes. I think that's a pretty decent cake, you know?
Yeah, I agree. So with the fall stuff, you guys do corn mazes and stuff like that?
Yeah. When they're there and they don't cut half of it down. I hate it when they cut like the maze itself like halfway down. Like that's like
So you can see over
defeats
top of it?
Yeah, it's like defeats the purpose of being in the corn maze.
Yeah.
Listen, I keep getting lost on this one that they do and just keep going in a circle. That one couple of stalks with a sign in the middle, and I just keep walking around. I keep getting lost. I don't know where the exit is.
So the most high stressful situation I've ever been in one of the most high stressful situations is I went on a school field trip with my daughter, my youngest daughter, and they went to this place that had a corn maze, and I was the only adult male there. And so the boys wanted to go through, and these are like elementary age kids. They wanted to go through a corn maze. And so they said, "Hey, Brother Ryan, can you go with the boys to the corn maze?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'm more than happy to do that, whatever I need to do." And so we went into the corn maze, and like those kids just went like 10 boys, all different directions. Some weren't even in the path. Some was cutting through the corn themselves.
Some of them weren't even in the
Like,
maze.
Making
it was
new
like-
paths.
I just sat there and literally I was like, well, I really hope that either A, I find them somehow in the maze, or B, I see them at the end of the maze.
They're like halfway and you're like, take a body.
Yeah, so that was like anxiety all in itself. But the funny thing about it was I always got turned around. So I always ended up coming out the entrance. I couldn't ever figure out how I did it, but I was always coming out. So I never made it to the end, right? Because I'm trying to find all these kids and all that stuff. But here's where the stressful situation came. It was time to leave.
Yeah.
And some of those boys were still in that corn maze that I myself was getting lost in.
Ryan's walking through a GPS like, where?
Yeah. Life 360. Put it on every kid's phone and give that location share, man.
Yeah. There were still some kids that never made it home.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Yeah.
They survive
God,
on corn.
But the funny thing about it was like I seen one kid and they literally were like they were diving in through the corn stalks and they were cutting through, and that would have been me. That is me now. If I go with a group of people that I know and my wife and all those are there, I'm like cutting through the corn stalks to just be that person. I'm still a child at heart, I guess.
Lost in the maze of life. I'll tell you this, dude. Corn hurts.
Corn stalks.
When we was a teenager working on the farm, and back then I didn't have my my long sleeves as a teenager. I was a short sleeve kind of guy, and I'd go through there early in the morning when them leaves are still wet. Oh man, you come out with a cut. So what we did was like somebody would be in front, like you would stagger rows. So like you'd have a picker and then somebody with a tub. You'd hold your tub like this. If you're holding that tub, man, you came out and you had cuts all up and down your arm and across your face and all that, man. That
I
stuff
was the tub
not,
boy.
Yeah.
We had a wicker basket that we always carried. Like those big, like the thick weaved ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With a red or green, whatever, wrap around the outside and the two handles.
Yeah.
So, but we always hugged it too because, my mom's sitting there in front of you, picking herself off and tossing it into the bag.
The farm, it was like, if you were like first year, second year, or whatever, you always carried the tub because you had no idea what you were picking with corn. I mean, people at the grocery store don't know how to pick corn from there. You know what I mean? So you had to like feel for it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So until you were there for like 3 years, then you could do the picking the corn. I'll tell you this though.
Man, I picked corn the first year I did it. Like when we went out as a family, there was a bunch of my aunts and uncles and stuff went, and my cousins. And my mom showed me, and my Aunt Margaret showed me, like, hey, this is how you check the corn. Just go through and do that every time.
Yeah, you pinch the top.
Yeah.
And like bust it. If you can bust it, it's ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
and you can feel for holes where bugs have gotten into it. And you can, there's different signs. Like you can look at the base of the corn stalk, like when you pull that first leaf back, and if there's holes eaten down in there, just don't grab it. It's eaten through.
So I'll tell you this: the best thing that ever. We would go and like sometimes we would eat breakfast or whatever. The first thing we would do in the morning, we would go and pick out corn before the sun got way high. And we would get out there and they'd have that white king cane corn. Dude, you'd pull that off and we would eat that raw. We would just like go right into town, dude. That is the best way to eat corn. Just right off the stalk. And as long as it ain't that spicy field corn, you won't know that. It tastes like dirt. That's not good. But you get that white king cane or that queen bicolor, dude, that stuff is delicious. It's juicy and sweet. You don't like cook the sugars out of it. Oh, it's so good.
Interesting.
I've never done that. I was just the guy that was picking up the corn stalks and hitting my friends with it.
What?
We had wars like that, man, all the time. Pick cherries off my grandma's cherry tree. We come out with welts like crazy.
Oh yeah.
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 What we would do is like picking tomatoes. You get to the end of the year, and we got to pull all those tomato plants out. So we would pick up rotten tomatoes,
Yeah, throw 'em out.
and throw them at each other. And if you made somebody mad, you still grabbed a green one. You give them a big old whelp from it. It's like hitting with somebody with a baseball. It's so hard.
Green tomatoes. Those are good for frying.
I can tell you, I don't think I've ever had fried green tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah, never have. I've seen them. I just have never.
They're really good.
Never
if you
have,
get
never will.
Really?
I hate tomatoes, man.
Well, I will say fried green tomatoes and red tomatoes are completely different.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can't go unexpected it though.
Yeah.
The green ones are more fleshy.
Yeah. So I will tell you something I don't understand, and I never have, with the fall season. Obviously, you've got your specific holidays. We'll have October brings in Halloween, and then you've got Thanksgiving that comes in. We celebrate them. I mean, half the time we end up talking about food on this podcast anyway. So Thanksgiving is something we celebrate. I have never understood the attraction or the draw to go and have somebody scare you.
Oh, like
I've-
a whorehouse, whatever? Or-
Haunted house?
Haunted house, yeah.
I've never understood that.
I think it's fun.
I think it's the stupidest thing in the world.
If I want to get jump scared, I'll just like walk into the bathroom while the lights are off and then flick the lights on real fast and look in the mirror. Huh?
Okay. Hey, listen, true story. I know a lot of stories I tell might not necessarily be always true, but here's a true story. When my dad pastored his first church in Colerain, there was a gentleman there that was a coroner, and he also worked for several
Corner?
coroner. He also was
it 90 degree?
so
There's
he,
always one.
So when he finished with that, he went right into funeral director and all that stuff, and he worked for several different funeral homes and all that stuff. True story, he would come to church if he drove his van. There would be times that there would be a body in the back of his van. He would come to
my
church
goodness.
before he took it to the funeral home, like dead serious. Okay, I
Literally
don't mean
dead.
that as a pun. But anyway, he told this story. He said that he had
That's
to
a
pick
killer
up
joke.
he had to pick up an individual. Unfortunately, it was their time and they passed. And he said that it was at a funeral home that he worked. One of the funeral homes he was attached to that was relatively older, and if you don't have the brand new, really cool looking funeral homes, you have the really old funeral homes that creak and smell funny and all that stuff, right? So he said this particular funeral home was a really old building, and he said, and it was one of his least favorite ones to go to at night because it just always had that old, creepy feel to it.
Yeah.
And he said, and so he picked up the body and he was taken, and he said, and it was one of those nights, right, that only a scary movie will tell. It's thunderstorming outside. It's it's just a eerie night, and he's walking through this funeral home, and he's got this body, and he's already doesn't like the funeral home because it's already kind of spooky to him anyway, and he's the only one there. And he said, so I'm walking down this hallway, and he said, and I catch a glimpse of something, and he's like, and as I'm walking, it's getting closer to me, and he said, in my mind, like I said, thunderstorming. It's a eerie building and all that stuff, and he's wheeling a body to where he's got to go. So his mind's racing. It's early morning, late night, whatever. And he said I would try to move, and it would get in front of me. And he said I would try to go, and it kept following me. And he's like, and it was as ugly to me in my mind. It was like the ugliest thing. He said until I realized that I was looking at a mirror.
Oh my word!
Yeah. He said it wasn't until I got towards the end of the hallway that I realized that ugly figure that kept getting closer to me was actually me getting closer to the mirror that was at the end of the hallway.
Where do you get these crazy stories?
That's a true story, dude.
I know, but where do you get these?
That's a true story. He brought in with an evangelist, and he brought in the apparatuses that they use to glue the eyes shut.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. They're like little
Little
splinter
plastic,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, here, I want to show you something. So the evangelist was looking, and he's like, man, what is this? And that guy was like, well, I'm a funeral director. That's what I use to glue bodies.
What they look like is they're shaped like the eyes, so they're kind of round, but they look like carpet strips. So
Really?
like it digs into the eyelids, so it doesn't
Yeah.
open up on you.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he,
it's
would,
just like
he would always shake your hand with his two fingers out.
I'll check your pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd say, I'm just checking your pulse.
I have a friend who he has a funeral home as well, and me and my brother and my cousin went and visited him one time, and they were sitting there and they pulled out this measuring tape, started measuring. My cousin was like, "Yeah, you'd be great in a casket." Like he started getting all his dimensions and stuff like that.
Yeah, that guy was his name was Corky. That guy was funny. He really was. We had revival with Brother Billy Kahn, and he come in, and when service was over, he left. Said, "All right, I got to go take my buddy out," and he did. He had a body in his. I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah. Hey, moral of the story is, people, don't let the devil measure your soul for a spiritual casket.
Well, before we get any further into this, we need to read some feedback.
Okay.
I've had feedback since July, but with all our crazy schedules and stuff, homecoming and all the interviews and stuff we've done, I haven't had a chance to do it. I meant to do it a couple episodes ago, and just frankly, I forgot. So this one is from Sister Regina, and sorry for not reading this earlier, Sister Regina. So this is Conspiracy Theory Part 2. Okay. I recently stumbled upon new information in the Bigfoot conspiracy world. There's apparently Mormon folklore that some Mormons believe that Cain, after killing Abel, was cursed to wander the earth, becoming a tall, hairy, and immortal being, essentially the same as the Bigfoot creature. Because I know this exists, I thought y'all should too. Still skeptically listening, Regina Frazier.
So Bigfoot is an immortal Cain?
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know how he would be rewarded with immortality after he killed his brother.
I think that's part of the curse. Like I don't think it's a reward. I think it's still the curse of Cain.
So live
That's
and watch
hilarious.
everyone he knew and loved die.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. I've never
and
heard
survived the flood.
That's true.
Unless he was one of the animals on the ark.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's hanging on to the outside, just like.
Does that-
Do you think he was a clean beast or an unclean beast?
Oh,
unclean.
definitely unclean.
Unclean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I seen this little before I move to the next one. So Apple has this commercial out that like pops up every once in a while on Facebook and YouTube, and it's talking about their AI for like removing stuff. And their commercial is this couple out camping, and they like take a selfie, and you see this rock fly across the screen like through the trees, and they get distracted. And Bigfoot runs out and he picks up their phone and he's like going through the pictures. He's like, oh, he sees himself in the picture. He goes, oh, and he like circles himself to, like, and removes himself AI.
It takes off.
Yeah. Like, I was like, dude, that's like hilarious.
That's
That's
great, yeah.
perfect. I was like, oh, so I thought that was worth a.
I'm gonna have to read more into that Bigfoot origin story.
We should do a special episode about Bigfoot.
Didn't we already have a special episode about special
but
episodes?
That was, yeah, but we could get into deeper woods. That's what our listeners want.
Okay.
I think.
We can start getting
Let us know.
We can start getting into conspiracies.
All right, more feedback.
Brother Jared could have a segment all of his own on conspiracies.
I've heard them all.
All right. So here's our next one. It says, hi, I'm listening to the latest episode. I have never actually heard But Up Bum in my head before, but the dog whistle and two mimes joke literally set that off. LOL. Thanks, Trish. Do you remember that episode?
Oh yeah, the silent auction.
Yeah, the silent auction. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember telling that joke. I'm glad it got that reaction, Sister Trish.
It was funny. We'll have to go back and maybe do a little cut scene for that for social media so people can hear it. I am trying to. There we go. And I have one more here. This is from our text link. And it says, "Hey, brothers, there's a song that just came out that Brother Jonathan would love. It's called Honest by Leanna Crawford. Enjoyed every episode so far. Don't fail me now."
Honest.
We'll
have to look that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I would venture to guess, while he's not here to defend himself, I would venture to guess that Brother Jonathan has never heard of it either.
If we're honest.
Because he is a self-proclaimed, I don't listen to radio type guy.
Yeah.
Same.
Doesn't listen to me. What? You don't either?
No.
Dude.
No, you're a podcast and talk show type person.
An audiobook. I listen to music sometime, like on YouTube music app. I don't like just turning the radio on. And I want to know what I'm listening to, and I want to choose what I'm in the mood for.
Yeah, I'm not. Some days I like radio, and some days I don't. I'm not a K-Love fan, I'll tell you that.
No, K-Love is getting old.
I'm around here. I'm a 93.3 star kind of guy.
I'm an Apple Music.
Yeah,
I can choose. So working at the school and getting classrooms ready, I hooked my computer up to the smart board.
Yeah.
And I was playing just a whole bunch of random music. And I am one of those ones, like, I can listen to bluegrass, and I'm starting to dive into Josiah Queen a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I like some of his stuff. I still can't stand Mr. Frank, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just can't. I can't stand the whatever. But like, I'm a vast range of different type. So I started playing bluegrass. I didn't realize how loud it was. No students or anything. We're just getting the classrooms together. And I have to, I'm on the second floor, and I'm walking down the opposite end of my second floor, and I'm going, you can hear my bluegrass playing out in the parking lot.
Wow.
And it's not that loud of music.
No, it's not. It really isn't. So I was like, I was rolling. I was like, well, this little town's getting a good dose of good music here. And like Larry Spark or something. It was like an old timer, you know?
I like the I think we've said this before. I like the instrumental stuff, and I like some of the vocals, but I cannot stand it when they yodel. Like, that is
Yodeling.
Yeah, yodeling is not
when they
bluegrass.
sing and you can watch their Adam's apple like just bounce up and down. You're like, no.
Yeah, this dude that I was listening to he's Larry Spark, and I hadn't listened to him before, but he's like that old timer. When he sings, he sounds like he came over on the Mayflower. You know.
If you rode in the car with me on the way to work or the way home from work most days, you wouldn't know what kind of music I like. The other day I transitioned from like I Surrender All to sea shanties. And then just like went back to something else and then back to something else. And it's just like all four selections were different genres of music. And it's just whatever keeps me awake while I'm driving.
She's got like a sea shanty, and then it might be a Disney song. Or
right. What is a sea shanty?
Like there once was a ship
that went to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Like a pub song, really.
Okay, I don't listen to pub music, but I can listen to Celtic musical. Celtic stuff.
Yeah.
Native American. I can listen to that kind of stuff.
We're going to have to bleep that last one out.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
He said drum. They brought drums.
Yes. Gum.
No, drum's a fish. So it's still a sea shanty.
They brought sugar and gum. It's chewing gum.
My
Hey,
grandma.
you got me gum.
My grandma was a clock collector, and she had these two. I've actually got one of them in my office downstairs because I loved it. They looked like old hobos, and they were whenever it got to the hour, they would yodel a tune.
Oh my word!
And she loved them. Like, she absolutely loved. Like, she was a very vast clock collector.
Yeah.
And they were never on the same time.
Oh man!
They were always so you could hear every single one of them go off. And by the time the last clock was done, it was like the next hour. So they'd all start going.
Oh my!
So,
I mean, you just had that throughout. But he was a drunk. I didn't realize it when I was a kid. I loved it, and he would start yodeling and all that stuff. I've got it at my house now. And she took, because it said rum. Or no, it said, one of them said beer on it, on this thing. And so she wrote root.
My grandpa was a avid German cuckoo clock collector.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he would, I mean, like, dude, some of these clocks were like $5-6 grand a piece. Like they were handmade and like crazy. And it was the same case. Like
yeah.
They were the cuckoo clocks that had the weighted like pine cones and stuff on there.
Yeah.
So like sometimes
Had
they
the
would
people
go
come
off.
out and dance.
Yeah,
and
sometimes they wouldn't. Well, he had one that had root beer, right? Two guys sitting there going,
yeah.
raising their hands
the
up.
steins.
Yeah, with the steins. Yeah, but like he had them like trains, and if it made a noise, he was gonna have it, buddy.
So
Yeah.
I actually own a German Stein just because it has an awesome mural around the outside of Luxembourg.
Oh yeah,
And it looks really good. It's got like the market or fairgrounds on the outside in the picture. It looks really good. So I is that like Goodwill? I was like, I'm gonna grab this. This looks cool.
Hey, I
like
would
it
say
just looks
some
nice.
of that stuff is really cool looking. I like how it looks.
well, it's got historical sites and stuff.
Yeah,
that's
like-
what's really cool.
Yeah. Start embracing that fall stuff. Hopefully you don't care too much for pumpkin spice because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But you know what you get instead of pumpkin spice?
Apple cider.
Warm apple cider with a smoky campfire, guys. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, tune in, check our videos out on YouTube. Send us an email at pulpittothepew@gmail.com. Send us a text and leave us a like, comment, subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
See you, everybody.
See ya.